It's almost like watching an Australian try and play rugby, except these three boys might be on to something. They have been selected in the national under-16 side to play a touring Australian team next Saturday. They will bounce, kick, swat and run in a sport that is growing rapidly in New Zealand. In a dominant rugby-playing nation, Caleb Ford-Fraser chose the sport as a way to improve his rugby game.
I started last year and I thought it would be a good sport to take up, improve my kicking and jumping skills for rugby and that.
Australian rules started in Melbourne in 1858 and is the preferred game by many of our trans-Tasman rivals. The Australian side should prove a tough challenge, but it is a challenge the locals are taking seriously.
Definitely hoping to come away with a win and play my hardest and play with my teammates and just have fun.
They all say they enjoy the sport and have dreams of taking it to new levels.
I want to follow along with the pathway, really, just the New Zealand Hawks, follow under 18s and then to the men's, hopefully.
I want to try and get scholarships in that for other clubs and just it's always improving every time I play, so I'll try and keep it up and try my best, yeah.
Approximately 30,000 Kiwi kids have given the sport a go, with around 9,000 students playing at secondary school level over the past 2 years. Coach Warwick Kane says he wanted to bring the game to the school after hearing about the Otago team having no opposition.
I contacted them and they said, well, we haven't got anyone to play, and so I got a bunch of year 13s and 12s and 11s and 10s together, and we had a first game against them about 3 years ago, and it was a rude introduction to AFL for the boys, but they loved it.
The Hawks will play 2 games in Wellington starting next Thursday and will also get to train in between fixtures with their opponents. 2 New Zealanders have already secured deals with Australian clubs recently, and it might not be long before this next bunch of Kiwis takes flight too. John McKenzie, 39, Dunedin News.